Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Liz. Thank you for stopping by. I have a deck that I picked up at a thrift store for you. It's the Netflix Stranger Things Tarot Deck and Guidebook. This is actually brand new. It's still in the wrapper. And I'm looking forward to looking at this, although I think it's put out by Insight Editions, and I believe Insight Editions might be that one company where people get irritated because they put out these decks and it almost seems like they really don't know what they're doing. We'll see. Also, really quickly, recently somebody posted on my channel something about the way I do my videos, and they said I was wasting time leaving the wrapper on. The reason I leave the wrapper on is so when I have a new deck is so that you guys know that I'm literally looking at it the first time just like you. There is a method to my madness. If it does bother some of you, I'm sorry. You know, everyone does things their own way. And it's okay if I don't do it like everybody else and vice versa. It's not that big a deal. Half a second, I don't think is taking anybody's time away. But if you believe that, you know, there's really not much I can do. I'm probably not going to stop doing that because that's just something I've kind of always done. And I like it. I personally myself like it. I do these videos like I would like to watch a video. That's how I do it. Because if I'm not happy with it, then I wouldn't want to watch it. Why would someone else want to watch it, right? You know, and I generally after will watch the video just to make sure there's not a big mistake, or because occasionally I'll say something wrong or whatever. It happens. And I've had to occasionally do a video over, you know, because there was a glaring mistake in it or the sound was off, whatever. Most of the time, 99.9% no. I just leave it. You guys know I'm not an editing person. I'm not going to edit. You're never going to see, I think, an intro from me other than me just talking to you, because I don't like those. Those to me are commercials, and I just fast forward through those. So anyway, this is just a fun channel that I love to do. I use my own money. I do my own time. I have fun with it, you know, and that's what it's all about. All right, so this includes a fully illustrated 72-card deck and 120-page guidebook. Netflix's Emmy Award-winning series Stranger Things has captivated the imagination of millions of viewers all around the world. Now fans can experience a series like never before, with the first official Stranger Things tarot deck featuring original artwork inspired by classic tarot iconography. The 78-card deck comprises both major and minor arcana and depicts fan favorite characters, imagery, and themes from Stranger Things. And I hope it's not one of those decks that's like the whole major arcana has all the characters, and then the minor arcana is all just pip cards. I do not like those. For something like this, it's a collector's deck, but still, I mean, you can do it better. We'll see what it's like. Now, I'm guessing this is still available, but I forgot to check. If it is, and I find it on Amazon or Magic or something, I will link it down below. And if it's not available, you guys can check eBay or Mercari. Some of the used bookstores, they'll sell stuff like this, okay? I mean, it says the price here, the regular price is $27.99. We'll see. We'll see how good it is. Now, the box is great. Very strong. That's a thick box. And I like that there's this, what do they call it? The below. That's not the below. Oh my God. I did watch the first 2 seasons of it. I can't remember what it's called. I'm sure it'll come up. So that's the above and that's the below, you know. But I know that's not what it's called. I know that's not what it's called. Okay, and it's just a basic box. Wow, look at this. Oh, this is kind of cool. Look at the book. It looks ripped, and it's not. Although the book, is it beat up, or is just that the way it, oh no, it's not beat up, but it looks like it's beat up. That's funny. Now let's take a quick gander at this. Just a quick. Meeting your deck. The major arcana explained. So each card has, it's a color page, okay, and it's good. And then, oh, all right, cool. It doesn't necessarily look like pip cards. Some of them are, it looks like. We'll see. All right. Okay. And it looks like they've changed the arcana. It went, okay, so strands, scoops, dice, and spokes. So strands, That might be air. Scoops, of course, would be cups. Dice. Spokes would be probably, dice is probably earth, or pentacles, and spokes is probably swords. Let's see. It is bent a little bit. That's weird. It is slightly bent. It's like whoever stuck it in here bent it. Weird. All right, I'm just going to check real quick. Strands, 56. All right. So strands is fire, so that would be wands. Scoops is pentacles? Why wouldn't that be cups? Okay, well that's all right. That's already written. I don't like that already. Dice is swords and spokes is cups. That doesn't make any sense to me. Why wouldn't you use scoops as cups? Because that looks more like a cup. Who came up with this idea? It says, the suits of spokes corresponds with the suit of cups, aligned with the element of water. They think about your love for your first bike, the freedom of movement, the spontaneous adventure, and being carried away by the enthusiasm of youth. These cards represent being ruled by your emotions and deal in matters of heart. That has nothing to do with the bike. But okay, to me, the way that's set up, it's already a red flag to me. But okay, we'll see. We'll see how the card is. I didn't pay hardly anything for it, so I'm not going to complain at all as far as the amount. But if I had to pay full price, I don't know if I would do that. Okay, so it's got a nice box. So it's got this piece is wood. I thought it was plastic, but it's not. And it's got the nice ribbon. So the box is nice. I'm not going to say it isn't. So how do they have, okay, they have this with the Stranger Things in the back. Not a huge fan of that because I sometimes like cards to be in reverse, but okay. If you're going to try to read these in reverse, you're not going to be able to. The very thick deck. And honestly, the quality of these cards is, even though it's thick, it's okay. It's not great, but yeah, you're gonna have to be careful. It's gonna be tricky to shuffle it. I think rifle shuffle it because it is kind of thick, and it doesn't move well. So they have to be used up to slide better. And some of them never really slide great. It just depends what the coating is. So how are these? Oh, hold on. I'm gonna have to do it this way. It's like it's backwards. It's weird. Okay, so let's just do it this way. Okay, so we have the Fool, and they are not numbered, which I think is a mistake. The Magician, and that I forget who this guy is. He's the cop. He might be the cop. I can't remember now. It's been a while since I've seen it, a couple of years at least. And that is 11, right? Oh, that's funny because it looks like an 11, but it's not. The High Priestess. I do like this card for the High Priestess a lot. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to pause this and put this in order because this is driving me crazy. Hang on one second. The Empress. I love this card. Winona Ryder there. She looks fierce. I love it. Hang on. Like I said, I'm going to pause it. All right, I fixed that. Now, I did just notice they are numbered. The only one that's not numbered is the Fool. Okay, when I was doing it, I realized they were numbered. I don't know why they didn't put 0 on the Fool. Is it there and I'm missing it? I don't think so. I don't see it. And I can't remember the kids' names. I can't remember the characters other than the 11. No, that's the cop right there. 11. I think that was her name. If I get it wrong, please forgive me because it's been a long while and my brain is like a sieve sometimes. Okay, the Emperor. I like him as the Emperor. The Hierophant. Now, there's going to be characters in here. If this is beyond the second season, then I have no idea who they are because I've not watched it. So the Hierophant. The Lovers, that's cute. That's really cute. 11 with, I can't remember his name. Whoever it is. The Chariot, which is the cop's car, or truck, I should say. I'm pretty sure she was in the, but I have no idea what her name is in the show. And definitely don't know her name in real life. So Strength. The Hermit. With 11 again. Let's see what the card says for the Hermit. What the book says. Wheel of Fortune. That's an interesting card. I like that. I like that. When she escaped, she loved the waffles. That's really cool. I do like that. They are very, like, they don't move well. Justice. I have no idea who that is. The Hangman. He's floating. I don't know if that's part of the show or not. Couldn't tell you. Death. I know that's part of the first one. I know that. What is it called again? It's not the Underground. And oh my God, I can't remember now. It's the craziest thing. Temperance. The Devil. This is weird. This is weird. There's like a piece of plastic here. What is this? I don't know if you guys can see it. Look. It's like they left. It's like the coating didn't go all the way down. And like when they cut it. Yeah, that's what it is. Because this, if you see here, it's more, it's not as shiny, like it's more, oh, what the fuck, I can't think. But this is shiny. This little black spot here, you can see it, there's glare to it, there's a little bit of glare. It's shiny, whereas this part is not. Okay, it's weird. I'm going to have to cut that out. That is strange. That's a devil card. Of course it would be, wouldn't it? That is weird. I've literally never seen that. And I have hundreds of decks. Never seen anything like that. So maybe quality is not the best. Definitely not, I don't think, worth $27.99. That's for sure. The Tower, which is interesting. The Star. I like this one. I really like that one. The Moon. I love him. I can't remember his name, but I do like him. He's adorable. The Sun. I love him too. Judgment. Now he totally. I'm an '80s kid. I that was my formative years, my teen years. I got married in '87. I was very young. I was 19. And it's just like so reminds me of, you know, how we were back then, how the guys were and stuff. Really cool. The World. Okay, so that's the major arcana. Yeah, I'm just like not loving see, there's a rainbow there from my light or from my crystals. That's funny. I'm not loving the quality of these. I'm just really not. Ace of Spokes. Look at that. Did I say spokes were? Spokes is water, right? Let's see if this corresponds to anything having to do with water. Let's see, it was 56, I think the page was. 53, whatever. Oh, yeah, 55. So this is cups, even though it's spokes. I can't stand that they changed that. And honestly, if you're going to change it, at least try to make it correspond to what it's supposed to be. This, I would look at this and I would say, okay, that's the pentacles. It's circles. It looks like a pentacle. Why did you make it to water? It makes no sense to me. I'm sorry, but no. So this is going to be one of those decks that's going to be relegated to collection and not use, I don't think. So Ace of Spokes. Two of Spokes. Okay, so these kind of are like pip cards, although they have all different artwork. Now I'm going to see who the artist is because the art is really nice. I do like the artwork. So Two of Spokes. Three of Spokes. So three of water. That's not how. This is more to me like Three of Swords. If I was going to look at that, like everything is kind of like left alone, you know, I don't know. This particular company, I think, is notorious for putting together these decks and just not being great at actually putting together the decks as far as the meanings and all that. I'm sorry, but I'm giving it to you like I see it. Okay, Four of Spokes. Five of Spokes. Now, this is weird. It's like, why is that there? It almost looks like a picture. Somebody took a picture and there's like a thing there. Maybe that's supposed to be how it's supposed to look, or maybe, or is that the thing that's underground? I forget what that's called. That creature. Maybe that's kind of like around. That could be that, because I kind of see it here too. 6 of spokes, 7 of spokes. So this is 7 of water. I don't see it. 8 of spokes, 9 of spokes, 10 of spokes, page of spokes. So I'm glad these actually have people. Knight of spokes, king of spokes, and queen of spokes. All right, so ace of strands. So this is supposed to be wands, which is fire. This one kind of makes sense, you know, strands, but could have just been wands. You know, they could have, or staves or anything like that, or fire, just fire. Should have just used fire, air, water. Fire, air, water. Oh my god, I can't think of the other one. Earth. Oh my god. You know what it is? I haven't had a lot of coffee today. I think I need more coffee. Hang on, I'm gonna have a sip. Sometimes it's the weirdest thing. I'm fine, and then all of a sudden, you know, I'm going through menopause. Just, you know, FYI. I mean, I'm not going to get into any details other than it really messes with your head, messes with your sleep, messes with a lot of stuff, but in particular, messes with your head. You know, you get very foggy, and it happens to me. So if I'm sounding like I'm not making much sense, sometimes I lose my words. That's why. I'm not demented, nothing like that. I remember my appointments. I remember everything. It's just your brain does this weird thing when you go through this hormonal shift. It's insane. All right, so 2 of strands. So this one is going to be much more like pip cards. And this one's upside down. Okay, so you guys saw, I opened it. Why is this card upside down? Is it trying to speak to me? 3 of strands, so that's 3 of fire. Let's leave that one out, because for some reason I'm thinking I need the message. So maybe it'll have a message for me, and I'm just being kind of a fuddy-duddy, you know. We'll see. 5 of strands. I like the door there. That's cool. 6 of strands. Now these, unless you know the cards, unless the book, or you know what the general meaning of tarot cards are, these are going to be hard to use. They're not a beginner deck, that's for sure. I love this one. So cute. 5 of strands. I love it. I love it. I mean, they're not all pip cards, though. It's kind of like, I don't know. I don't know what they did. It's like they ran out of people to draw. I don't know. 7 of strands. 8 of strands. 9 of strands. This is that. What the hell was that? Gorkin, I think that's what it's called. And the 10 of strands when she was trying to connect with her son. I mean, I do love that part of the story, the first season, where she never gave up. You know, I love it so much. As a mom, I love that. Page of strands. Knight of strands. King of strands. And Queen of strands. Scoops. And what did they say scoops were? See, I'm never going to keep this in my head. There's no way. I can barely come up with the words I need to come up with, let alone remember this. This is the Suit of Pentacles. It is not the Suit of Pentacles, but okay. This is the Cups. In my head, this is Cups. Hang on one second. My husband came in. He had to ask me a question. So, Ace of Scoops. Come on, guys. This isn't Cups. I mean, what? 2 of Scoops. 3 of Scoops. I do like that. Looks delicious. That looks amazing. It's making me hungry, actually, if anything. 4 of Scoops. 5 of Scoops. This is not going to be a useful deck for anybody brand new at all. I do like the artwork, though. Whoever did it, it's very nice. 6 of Scoops. This is 7 of Scoops. That was 6. 8 of Scoops. 9 of Scoops. And 10 of Scoops. Okay, so I don't understand why they did this. Okay, I'm going to stop complaining. I'm glad I only paid a couple bucks for this. And not $27. If I paid $27, it would have gone back. 100%. So 10 of Scoops. Page of Scoops. I love her. I love her. What a cute face. So 10 of Scoops. Knight of Scoops. King of Scoops. I love the shirt. That reminds me of that Ghostbusters, the marshmallow ghost. I think he's wearing something like this. Queen of Scoops. So dice, we've gone through cups, we've gone through, hold on a second. We've done strands, scoops, spokes, and dice is, what is dice? Dice is swords, okay. Dice would have been okay for pentacles too, I think. And why did they pick that? These, are they integral to the story? I don't know. If they're further in the story, they may be these dice, because these are those weird dice, you can use it to with astrology and stuff. I've seen them, or like other games and things. So I don't know why they picked spokes, strands, spikes. No, it wasn't spokes. Let's see, spikes, scoops, and dice. I don't know how it corresponds to the story. Maybe it does. Maybe it makes sense. I 100% feel that the scoops should not be earth. That should 100% be cups. Okay, so ace of dice, two of dice. Okay, so these are way nicer. They're not like pip cards. They have different imagery on them. I'm very confused by this deck. Very confused. All right, two of dice, three of dice, four of dice, five of dice, six of dice, seven of dice, eight of dice, nine of dice, 10 of dice, page of dice, knight of dice, king of dice, which that reminds me of Buffy more than anything else. But I don't know. He must be a character that I haven't seen or I don't remember seeing. I think I would have remembered. And the queen of dice. She doesn't look like a character I know either. So like I said, I only watched the first two. I think there's four. I think it's over now. I'm not 100%. Oh, sorry. I'm not 100% sure on that. I think it's over now. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to read on each, because it's quick, on each of the cards here as far as each of the what are they, you know what, let's do this one. Spokes is supposed to be fire, right? Oh, let's do this one. Yeah, each of the suits, that's what I meant to say, and I got all distracted, sorry. Strands, we already got strands. We'll do scoops, the eight, let's do 9, because I like 9 of cups. Is it 9 of cups? No, let's do 10. I like 10 of cups. Actually, no. Let's do 9 only because that's like just a pip card. And this one here is very different. This one kind of caught my eye here, which is the 4 of dice, so 4 of swords. No, let's do 3 of swords. Go with that one. I know I'm doing all threes. There's a reason for this. Alrighty, and this is the one that has a message for me. We'll see what that is. And then I could do a couple of court cards. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh. The Hermit. The Hermit is number 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, you can do it upside down, but it's going to be tough because they don't look reversible in the back. Like I said, it's almost like some people are putting these together and they don't know much about tarot. Some decks are much better off being oracle decks than tarot, because tarot really is a system that is set. It's in place, and it's in place for a good reason, you know? All right, 9, the Hermit. There's something to be said for inner exploration, and no one knows that better than 11. When she needs to traverse the vast terrain of her mind, she turns to a quiet place free from distractions. You have reached a pivotal moment in your life where you are craving a new direction, reevaluating your priorities, or examining your relationships. And it's time to close off the outside world and be at peace with your thoughts. And that's upright. Okay. Upside down. Is it the upside down? Is that what they call it? I think so. Are you doing everything possible to stay busy, double and triple booking yourself, saying yes to every request, and obliterating the concept of alone time? If so, consider this a nudge that you are trying to distract yourself from. If so, consider this as a nudge. As a nudge, what are you trying to distract yourself from? There may be an underlying issue you're not facing, and until you do, you're at risk for a complete and total burnout. Wow. The write-up's great. Yeah. And it's simple, concise. I like it. I mean, the Hermit has a lot of other things too. It's about like going in. It's about going into yourself, but also about learning things on your own. Sometimes when I pull the Hermit card, it'll be like you need a counselor, somebody to confide in. Somewhere you feel safe. I mean, it really just depends on the reading that I'm doing. That card to me gives me that vibe, somebody who's very wise, and seasoned. All right, so 3 of dice. Let's see. 3 of dice. Strands. Where's dice? Here we go. At least they have the upright and revert. I'm in scoops. Where's the dice? I was just there. Okay. Ace of dice. 2 of... What? Okay, I'm confused here. Is this book backwards? What the hell did they do? Am I reading this correctly? Hermit. 10, 11. Okay, the front is like in order, okay? And then the back... Oh, and there's actually some spreads here. Okay, that's cool. All right, spokes. It's backwards. Like you're. I mean, I know there's an upside down. Oh, hold on a second. I gotta check to see if that's in. Oh, it's not saying it. I was just gonna say if it's here, because now I'm confused if that's how it's supposed to be. 98, 90. It has to be because the numbers are in order. That's kind of clever because of the show, but annoying and confusing. All right, so let's find dice again. Oh my god. Yeah, it's backwards. Okay, interesting. The 3 of dice finds you at your game board flipped to the dark underside, plummeting your quest into shadows. The pain and frustration you're feeling are completely valid. Maybe you have been the lost knight, or maybe someone close to you has vanished without a trace. Take some time to express your feelings, liberate yourself fully from the pain, and pick up the pieces and get back on your game. So this is the 3 of Swords. It should be the 3 of Swords. Upside down. Resentment is weighing you down, and try as you might to forge ahead, you are not truly ready. Stop going through the motions and allow yourself to thoroughly process whatever happened, because until you do, you're keeping yourself in a cycle of agony. Now, it's just like a tombstone thing. It would be really hard to just look at that and not think just death, honestly, in my opinion. Scoops. Let's go to scoops. Here we go. We need the 9 of scoops. Okay, that would be this way, right? Hold on a second. Ace of scoops, 2 of scoops. Oh yeah, no. I forgot. It's the wrong way again. Okay. See, that's confusing. They're just messing with your head, okay? And at this point in my life, I don't need nobody messing with my head. My head's already confused enough. Upright. The 9 of scoops is calling you to celebrate. You have reached a place of harmony, striking a perfect balance between responsibilities and planning and fun. You haven't quite reached your goal but the end is in sight. So take a break. One of the key lessons for this card is to appreciate the independence you've created in your life and to continue to make decisions that will help you care for your future self. The upside down. What was the last time you made yourself a delicious ice cream? When was the last time you made yourself a delicious ice cream cone? Have you been serving them up all day without enjoying a bite? The upside down 9 of scoops is nudging you to indulge a bit. Without occasional rewards, it can be impossible to sustain the momentum required to finish strong. How can you make time to recognize your worth and the value of your efforts? Because it might be long overdue. Like I said, the write-ups are fine. This, I look at that, and to me, it gives me three of cups vibes without, missing one cone. Okay, maybe that's why I was at Goodwill. Scoop, spokes. Am I ready? I know that must be in the back here. Queen of spokes. It has to be this way, right? No. 3 of spokes. So spokes is water, right? Yes. Weird. So 3 of spokes would be like the 3 of cups, which is usually about having fun and partying and celebrating. Okay. Upright. The friends who ride together stay tied together, and the 3 of spokes is inviting you to celebrate your people. No crew is tighter than the party, and their friendships have seen them through the good times, bad times, and the downright strange times. Take inspiration from them and make time for your best friend. Make time for your best friends. They deserve to know how much you love them. Upside down. Okay. So even the best of friends need time apart. You are likely experiencing a falling out or need some time alone. What's keeping you from it? As the spokes are a suit of emotions, it is essential to communicate how you're feeling, so you don't leave your friends to wonder whether something is wrong. Just explain that you need a few days to yourself and then return ready to ride. That's a good idea. I had a friend recently kind of just jump me. And honestly, I wish she had just said she needed time to herself, I wasn't being overbearing in any way. But, sometimes people just need to be more upfront and just be like, hey, I am busy, whatever, not just freaking make you feel like you're a burden to them. And so that card kind of really just speaks to me that way. Just talk to people. That's nothing wrong with that. All right, so I'm just trying to figure out if there's an explanation why they did that, and I don't see anything. I don't see why they chose strands, scoops, dice, whatever. I don't see that. All right, so this is the card that for some reason must have a message for me. So the 3 of strands, which is the 3 of wands, which is usually about waiting for your ship to come in and putting things in motion, starting a new venture. Number 3. Strands. I can't stand that this is backwards. This is driving me crazy. It's driving me bananas. All right. The three cards of every suit symbolize a different aspect of patience. Think of the soft haze of a traffic light on Randolph Lake as you wait for it to turn green. You are in the right place at the right time, and now you just need to stand by until it's your turn. Okay. The upside down. It just says upside down, but I'm going to say the upside down. No matter how hard you push, some things insist on moving at their own pace. You may have recently started self-improvement and are impatient to see the efforts, or you might be establishing a new partnership and are anxious for results. Banish your impatience, let the process work, and don't lose confidence. Okay, I guess it kind of does have a message for me. I'm going to have to read that again later. All right. Okay, let's just grab, let's see. I want to read, I want to read a queen and a king and a scoops. All right, let's do the queen of scoops. Upright. Karen Wheeler is a queen who knows how to leverage her gifts. She represents the importance of domestic work, caring for your family, using your experience to impart wisdom, and making choices in the best interest of everyone you love. She encourages you to take time to yourself for yourself by being resourceful and practical. Upside down. Are you wondering if your best efforts are good enough? Are you finding yourself letting your emotions hold sway over your common sense? As much as people want you to be everything to them, it's just not possible. You are enough. Your love is enough, and you must find time to reassess your priorities before you exhaust yourself trying to please everyone. See, that to me, that's more of a Queen of Cups explanation. I think it just sounds more queenish, Queens of Cups to me. Let's do page scoops that I just drew. Okay, let's do. See, this some weird printing there. I'm telling you, the quality on this, yeah. King of Spokes. So spoke. What the heck is spoke supposed to be again? Spokes is Earth. All right. Will Byers is a dreamy, sensitive, and artistic king who expresses love without judgment. He knows that his compassion makes him stronger, and even though some of his peers tease him, it doesn't dissuade him from being himself. When he rolls into your reading, he urges you to act with kindness, offer forgiveness, or speak. I'm sorry. This is the king of water. The other one's the queen of earth. Okay, I'm so confused. Okay, that's what I'm saying. It's too confusing. When he rolls into your reading, he urges you to act with kindness, offer forgiveness, or speak up against injustice. The upside down, which Will excels at hiding, especially when he's feeling vulnerable, and when upside down, this card indicates you may be concealing your emotions. You need to get something off your chest. Trust in your empathic abilities, and know that you won't do it in a way that causes harm. You deserve to be heard. You are worthy of fairness, treatment, and your feelings are important. Okay, that's definitely a King of Cups vibe. As far as upside down, it's being very positive. A lot of times the King of Cups is upside down. You don't want the King of Cups upside down. That person is going to drive you bananas, okay? That person's manipulative. That person um, is not going to be a happy person. And sometimes it can mean like depression, things like that. But I'm talking as a person themselves. They're usually kind of whiny and not the kind of person you want to be around all the time. Anyway, I don't know. Guys, it's a cute deck. Is it useful? In my opinion, not really. It's fun to have. It's a cute deck. The artwork, I do like the artwork. The artwork's beautiful. Cards are decent. I mean, it's a very thick deck, but the cards are decent enough. As far as usability, oof. And I don't know. I just find that what they picked for the suits, in my view, are not they're not very useful, and and they don't correspond. They really just don't correspond very well, to the suits. So I don't know. I'm kind of left feeling bad because I really wanted to love it and I really don't. So it is what it is. All right, you guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day wherever you are. Take good care of yourselves. Blessings and thank you.